You're watching CBS News.
And good evening and welcome to CBS News. This evening, my name is Doris Weather. To start us off, during President Ruto's official visit to Spain to attend the Global Financing On Summit, the president addressed his counterparts from Africa on its prosperity. The head of state stated that the first and foremost responsibility was development and should be approached with purpose and determination. He further encouraged strong global partnerships that remains essential to the success of every nation. He declared that no country has ever achieved lasting prosperity without manufacturing and export diversification, and said that Africa was ready to become the next global giant in production and innovation. On debt, the president urged responsible borrowing and lending while lowering borrowing costs.
For those of us from Africa, Africa's development is first, our foremost responsibility. We approach it with purpose and determination. Yet, strong global partnerships remain essential to our collective success. Calls for greater flexibility in ODA are steps in the right direction. I am encouraged by the recognition of trade and industrialization as drivers of structural transformation. No country has achieved lasting prosperity without manufacturing and export diversification. Africa is ready, poised, and prepared to become the next frontier of global production and innovation. I also welcome the focus on debt, liquidity, and the cost of capital. There is now consensus on the need for a development-oriented sovereign debt architecture, where public debt is an instrument for development, not a trap for distress. Additionally, effective debt management and crisis prevention, including debt transparency and responsible borrowing and lending, are key, while lowering borrowing costs and expanding fiscal space is essential for sustainable development.
Moving on, the High Court has ordered Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja to produce blogger Diangui Kenyaga, who has been missing for 10 days. The IG is expected to produce Kenyaga in court without fail or explain why he cannot be found. Presiding over the matter, Justice Chacha Mwita stated, and I quote, "This is an application of habeas corpus touching on a Kenyan who is a human being. I have taken into account the fact that the second applicant has not been found for 10 days and that the life of a citizen is in danger," end of quote. In a decisive move, Justice Mwita ordered the IG to either produce Kenyaga in court or provide a satisfactory explanation by 11 a.m. Tuesday, when the case will be mentioned. On June 19th, the activist shared a post on his X page detailing the itinerary protests that included a plan to march to State House and the declaration of a new republic. Just a day before the protests, report broke that he was missing and might have been abducted due to his stance. Still on matters state, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga has condemned in the strongest terms Interior Cabinet Secretary Murkomen's shoot-to-kill order. The opposition leader said no policeman has the license to take out a life, but instead should safeguard all lives. And if anyone has committed a crime, they should be arrested and taken to court to be prosecuted.
The police should never ever shoot to kill. Police have no license to kill human beings. If somebody has committed a crime, arrest that person and take him before a court of law, charge him. So anybody giving instruction to a police officer that, oh, kama mtu na karibia police station, piga risasi. My shame. Shame on you. Shame on you. We should not encourage taking away of life in a way which is not constitutional. If somebody has committed a crime, that person should be subjected to law. Arrest that person and take him to a court of law, charge him, and let the court find him guilty and then sentence him. This is the civilized society. That is the society that we want today.
The family of Boniface Kariuki, the mask hawker, who was shot by police in the head on June 17, 2025 during protest, has confirmed he is brain dead. Speaking to the press on Sunday, family spokesperson Emily Wanjera said that medics at the Kenyatta National Hospital confirmed that Mwangi's organs are still functioning, but his brain is dead. The aggrieved family also called for the judicial system to dispense justice by convicting and sentencing the police officers responsible for the crime.
We received a call at around midnight. It was at around 12:47 midnight from the hospital itself. They needed to have a brief with us. We have been told what is happening, and the reality of the things, what is happening is that Boniface Mwangi Kariuki is confirmed to be brain dead. So that's where and how far we are. The hospital bill now is quite higher. We are at 3-point-something now. So we are praying and hoping now for the well-wishers, because now when somebody has been confirmed brain dead, we know what it means. So the brainstem of Boniface Mwangi Kariuki, it's not working any longer. So for all the well-wishers, we as the family of Boniface Mwangi Kariuki, we cry upon you, because a lot of hopes and promises were being given to us, but none has come through. So on behalf of that, we were given a pay bill for the medical bill fund, whereby is 76,82,551 account. It's your name, and the name that to reflect out of that pay bill, it's Boniface Mwangi Kariuki Medical Fund.
In another story, Kenya Defense Forces will from July 1st, that is tomorrow, 2025, cater for their own meals after President Ruto's administration scrapped the food subsidy program for the military personnel. The Ministry of Defense has introduced a pay-as-you-eat, pay-ye system to replace the traditional subsidized lunch program. The move has sparked concern, especially among junior officers who rely on the meals amid tough economic conditions. According to the ministry, the new policy aims to streamline budgetary allocations and enhance the efficiency of government resource utilization. The ministry clarified that the change is not designed to remove previously enjoyed benefits, but to align with international military best practices. And the Ministry of Health has shut down 35 private hospitals across the country over alleged irregularities in the administration of Social Health Authority (SHA). Health Cabinet Secretary C.S. Aiden Dore said the affected facilities located in Kisumu, Bungoma, Busia, Nairobi, Kilifi, Mandera, Wajir, and Kajiado counties were found to have submitted double claims in a coordinated scheme to defraud the public health insurer. Speaking at Tomboya Labour College in Kisumu, during a fundraiser for the Kisumu chapter of Bunge la Mwananchi, Duale said the crackdown was part of a broader effort to rein in unscrupulous health providers exploiting SHA for personal gain.
Nimefunga mahospitali hapa Kisumu, mutasikia karibu 7 leo asubuhi. Nimefunga Bungoma, nimefunga Busia, nimefunga Nairobi, nimefunga Kilifi, nimefunga Mandera, nimefunga Wajir, nimefunga Kajiado, hospitali 35. uko na kitanda 14 na wewe unasema uko na vitanda kwa hospitali yako 100. If you are a medical worker, health worker, and you allow your pre-authorization code itumiwe kuibia pesa SHA, kama wewe ni Mkenya na utumiwe na health facility ili wapore pesa ya SHA, I am sending a number of files of health facilities to the DCI.
Let's cross the border. Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni has confirmed he will contest next year's presidential election, setting the stage for a potential extension of his nearly 40-year rule. Mr. Museveni announced late on Saturday that he had expressed his interest in running for the position of presidential flag bearer for his National Resistance Movement NRM party. The president said he seeks re-election to transform Uganda into $500 billion economy in the next 5 years. According to government's data, the country's current gross domestic product stands at just under $66 billion. Ugandans are due to vote in January to choose a president and members of parliament.
It is now my singular honor on behalf of the Commission to declare that expression of interest is over, and we have given candidate H.E. Yoweri Museveni all the forms and the regulations to fill and return the forms by 5th July 2025.
Phase 1, recovery. Phase 2, expansion. Phase 3, diversification. Now, phase 4 is value addition. Now, the 5th phase is the knowledge economy, based on science. So we have gone through these 5 phases. We have gone through or have entered these phases. Now, therefore, when it comes to the end of this term, the question is, what do we do? That's why I say, please, there's something else I will not talk about today, but I will talk about it another time, which I don't want to talk about now, where I decided that I think I could still help the NRM and the country to go through these phases.
We cross over to sports. The 2024-2025 season is one to remember for Nairobi United. Just weeks after being crowned FKF National Super League champions, the newly promoted side has now added the Mozart Bet Cup winners to their titles, defeating Gor Mahia 2-1 in a thrilling match at Ulinzi Sports Complex on Sunday, June 29, 2025. Their historic cup victory also secures them a place in the upcoming Confederation Cup CAF, marking a sensational rise from second-tier football to the continental stage in just one season. Here at CBS News, we do wish to congratulate Nairobi United on their win and wish them all the best in their future endeavors. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. Share with us your feedback on all our social media platforms at CBS News. My name is Doris Waithera, and as always, have a good night.
You're watching CBS News.
Looking for a trusted supplier for all your household hardware needs? Look no further than Competitive Hardware Limited. We provide top quality building materials including cement, all types of iron sheets, paints, PPR and PVC pipes, electric pipes, building grills, BRC and square till in various sizes. Need interior and finishing materials? We've got you covered with gypsum, gypsum rails, marine boards, ceiling boards and tanks of all sizes. For fencing, we stock barbed wire, chain link and wire mesh. And the best part, we offer free countrywide delivery with our fleet of transit trucks and pickups. Your order arrives on time, every time. Visit us in Kitengela along Namanga Highway, opposite 411 stage, or at our branches in Kitisuru and Busia. For enquiries, call us on 020-26-88-888 or 0733-666632 or 0721-923248. Competitive Hardware Limited, your reliable hardware supplier.
Almarai Company, in collaboration with Competitive Manpower, is urgently hiring for the following exciting roles: Grade 1 mechanics, panel beaters, refrigeration technicians, lead mechanics, diesel plant mechanics, welders and stainless steel welders. Why apply? This is a free recruitment with no application or placement fees required. Contact us today on 0721 506627 or 0733 392180. You can also visit us at Waterseas Plaza, Kikorok Road. Alternatively, you can send an email to info@competitivemanpower.com. Apply now. Limited slots available.
Welcome to Competitive Training Institute, empowering you with in-demand skills. At Competitive Training Institute, we equip you with practical, job-ready skills that open doors both locally and internationally. Whether you're aiming to become a qualified caregiver, certified plumber, skilled automotive mechanic, or want to learn a foreign language like French, Arabic, or German, and many more, we've got the right course for you. Our hands-on training, guided by experienced instructors and aligned with market demands, ensures you're ready to compete and succeed in today's job market. We don't just train, we help you get hired. Our job placement team supports you in finding meaningful work after graduation. We are proudly accredited by NITA, ensuring high standards in all we offer. Ready to begin? Call us on 020-200-192 or 0721-223081 or email us at competitivetraining@gmail.com. Your journey starts here. Let's build your future together.
You're watching CBS News.